Season 2 of the Newcastle career mode starts here, and we will just get straight into the transfers. Unfortunately, we didn't get European football like we hoped for last season, but hopefully this time around we will definitely fight for at least top 6. So this is how the team is looking before us doing anything. I am gonna look to sell Joelinton. I want to get an improvement on that central midfield role, and yes, he's got the experience, he is the captain, but we have so many options. We have Stu, we have Bamba, and we also have Miley. So we don't need 6 central midfielders. Ideally, I would like to replace Elanga as well, but I don't think we have too much money. We also need to get in another backup striker, because Osula as alone isn't he just isn't good enough for being the only backup striker we have. We need one who is a little bit better as well. Then I also need a new centre back, because Dan Burn, of course, left last season. So a centre back, a central midfielder, and a backup striker is what we're gonna need. It will probably be a backup centre back as well. And we can see we don't have too much money. We only got 50 million. So yeah, we don't have too much money. We need to be careful with what we spend it on. So the 2 players we wanted to sell have both left. Jacob Murphy has moved to Atalanta for 10.7 million. And Joelinton has moved to Galatasaray for 17.9. So now let's bring in some new faces to the club. And we've gone and signed our marquee signing of this summer straight away, because he was my #1 priority. I needed a starting central midfielder, and we have brought in Manu Kone from Roma. It means that we will have to sign some weaker players in terms of centre back and a striker, but this is the central midfielder I wanted. Manu Kone, welcome to the club. He costed us £45 million, and he fits this team perfectly. He is such a good midfielder. He is so well rounded, just 26 years old as well, so he's getting to his peak, 84 rated, but those stats are amazing, especially as he can partner Lucas Bergvall. Brings a little bit more experience to the team. 78 pace, 79 shooting, 79 passing, 84 dribbling, 78 defending, and 83 physical. He's just perfect. And this isn't a spectacular signing. We just needed a backup centre back, and we have signed Tosin Adebayo from Chelsea. I feel like he fits that rotation role perfectly. And it was cheap as well, only £10 million for the English centre-back. And here he is, 29 years old, so he can stay probably for like 3-4 years in this Newcastle team. He's got pace, he's got good defending and good physical. So I feel like he's a very good alternative should Theo or Botman get injured or need some rest. But that sees our budget being just 21 million now, and we need a striker as well, so let's see who we can find. And the third and final signing of this summer transfer window. It is a former Newcastle player. We wanted a backup striker. And yes, I've gone for a very experienced one. He's now 31 years old, Ivan Toney. But I wanted a player who was high enough rated, and I didn't have that big of a budget. I had like 20 million, and we got Toney for 17.5. But I like this signing. Former Newcastle player. He has of course played in Saudi Arabia under current Newcastle manager Matthias Jasle. So I feel like it's the perfect signing. Oh, it actually costed us 18 million. But welcome back, Ivan Toney. And actually, I am gonna put Ivan Toney in the starting 11, as Visa was pretty poor last season for us. But we now have 3 very, very good strikers. We have Nick Woldemade, of course, who was absolutely insane last season. He was so crucial for us. We have Visa, who is still a very good footballer. And new signing, Ivan Toney. Yes, he's 31 years old, but if you can have him for like 2-3 good years, he will definitely be worth the just 18 millions we spent on him. I was looking at other options, but to be fair to them, there weren't any good ones, as they were lower rated. And we of course still got Osula, who is more of the young, talented backup striker. But Ivan Toney, welcome to Newcastle, and this is how the team is looking going into the second season. I hope we can get Champions League football. If not, it will be difficult to keep players such as Livramento, Lewis Hall. But even Nick Woldemade, if he continues to score like he did last season, it will be difficult to keep all of them. But hopefully we can get into European football at least. But if we can fight for Champions League, that would be very, very good. Come on, Newcastle, let's see how the second season goes. And it's safe to say we have not exactly had an ideal start to the Premier League season. After 6 games, we have won just 2 and lost 4 games. We have 6 points, we are 15th in the league. Thankfully, it's still very early on. But yeah, if we continue like this, it will be an absolute struggle this season. But next up is Man United, which will be difficult, of course, especially as it is away from home. And Lewis Hall is also injured, so we don't oh no. That is actually the worst kind of scenario for us. 153 days and we don't really have a backup left back. We have this Murphy guy. No wonder we are struggling. But Botman, can he play left back? What? Livramento can play left back, and then we will put in Luis Miley as the right back. This is how we will line up against Man United. Hopefully we can pick up all 3 points because we desperately need it. Come on then, we need to start picking up some more points in the Premier League after the awful start we had. We want to fight for the Champions League, but after just 6 points after 6 games, if that form continues, we are more likely to fight to stay in the league. So yeah, desperate time for Newcastle. Bergwall to Nick Woltemade. Woltemade to Torre, who cuts inside, tries to shoot with his weaker foot. Lemon saves. Tony can't get on the rebound. However, we are putting the pressure on here. Luis Miley. Luis Miley towards Ivan Toney, and this time Ivan Toney scores. He gives Newcastle the lead at Old Trafford, and Ivan Toney is back to the Premier League. But Man United looking to get one back straight away with Brian Mbeumo. Good defending from Botman. And now we of course can use the pace of Torre. He finds Woltemade. Torre makes the run. He continues his run. Good ball by Woltemade. Bergwall is in the middle. Lucas Bergwall, he stops a little bit. Livramento to Woltemade. Cuts inside. Tries to finesse, but a poor attempt. Sesko with a good pass to Marcus Rashford, who is back at the club. Back to Benjamin Sesko. He doesn't really have much support here, Sesko, but a good ball by him to Rashford. Rashford, don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot. Good Kone. Kovacic, Bruno Fernandes. With a good pass to Rashford, and that is fantastic from Marcus Rashford, who equalized. And yeah, that is simply world class from Rashford. What a goal by him. Anthony Elanga, what can the former Manchester United player do? He looks to find Nick Woltemade, and he smashes it into the top corner. Lemons just watching the ball go past him as Woltemade is continuing his fantastic form after the last season, where it was just fantastic for us. He is looking to have another brilliant campaign, and look at this shot. Good from Elanga, but that shot is fantastic. Elanga once again down the right hand side here. He's already got an assist, of course. He's looking to now score. A good block by De Ligt. Sesko to Rashford, and this is not ideal as Rashford of course got the pace. Botman, can you get to him? Oh, Rashford cuts inside, and once again Marcus Rashford with a piece of magic for Manchester United. That is it. 2-2. We are still looking to get a win in this game. We are not giving up as Tino Livramento tries his luck. Miley to Vista. Vista finds Kone. Kone, stir. We have brought on some fresh legs in the hope that they can have the extra energy to create some magic here. However, it is Luis Miley from the right back position. And now it is all about not conceding a goal. I will take a draw here at Old Trafford. I would take it no matter what, even though if we were leading the league or not, because a draw away from home against Manchester United will always be a good result. Can we create something here? Maybe. The referee isn't blowing the whistle. Can we go for the winner here? Harvey Barnes, Nick Woltemade to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes! Oh, Lemons with the save. That could have been it. That was a beautiful attack by us. Can we get something from the corner? No, that's game over. It ends 2-2. We will take a point at Old Trafford. We have reached the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, and we will take on Liverpool. It is of course a 2-leg game, and we will go through both of them. Hopefully we can reach the Carabao Cup final, and hopefully we can win our first piece of silverware. That is a major goal for this tournament, or this season, now that we are in the semi-finals. Come on then, boys. We have the talent to beat Liverpool. We are in fantastic form recently after that poor start. Of course, that draw against Man United started a very good run for us, but now it's cup competitions. Let's go out on Anfield and show them our class. And Liverpool looking to get something straight away as McAllister tries a long range shot, but that's an awful attempt by the Argentinian, and if that's what they're gonna try all night, it will not be a good one for them. But as long as we don't lose massively today, I have the belief that we will go through, because of course St. James's Park is a fortress for us. Good save, Hornacek. Do not let them get one back. Nice, boys. As long as if we can get a draw, I'm very confident we will go through. If we lose by 1, I still have good confidence that we will have what it takes at home to beat Liverpool. But let's just focus on this game for now. Nice interception by Lewis Miley. We keep the ball somehow. Maybe we can take advantage of this. Lewis Miley, Elanga using his pace down the right hand side. He did so earlier this video, as well as Nick Voltemade. Big Nick Voltemade scores again, and Elanga is having a better season compared to his last one. But that's a crucial goal. Tony, Elanga, he's got pace. No one is gonna catch Anthony Elanga when he's running down the full speed. Voltemade, ooh. And Liverpool have been awful this game. I expected it to be a much more difficult game than what it has currently been. But they are just giving us the ball every single time. They just fail to create anything. And we are getting time on the ball. We can just roll it around. Take our time, because we are not in a rush, of course. But Liverpool, it seems they are playing like they are in the maddest rush ever. As Ivan Toney finesses it. Oh, Marmashashvili with a brilliant save. Wirtz to Ekitike, and this is not looking too promising. Theo with a big block. Wirtz to Szoboszlai. He just runs straight into Ivan Toney. And look at the space Elanga has down the right. Can we find him? No, we can't. Kone keeps the ball, and that's a wasted counter-attack. Instead, Liverpool runs up. Alexander Isak, the former Newcastle player, he hits the post bar. Sorry. And just get it out. Lucas Bergvall. What is Liverpool's right back doing? Lucas Bergvall, you have to score. Oh, that's not good. Hugo Ekitike, and Theo with another brilliant block. He's man of the match currently. Clear it. Nice. Get it away. Good. Elanga, do you have the pace? Do you have the stamina for it? Passes it to Bamba. Bamba looking to find Vissa. Another wasted counter-attack, but we get the ball again as Van Dijk just gives it to us. Anthony Elanga. He cuts inside, he goes himself, he shoots and scores, and we have doubled our lead at Anfield. And this is looking perfect as Elanga does the greedy. Yeah, fair enough. But that's a brilliant goal by Elanga. 2-0 to Newcastle. Look at that, Van Dijk just giving us the free goal, but Elanga does very well to score there. Liverpool looking to get one back, so they have some sort of hope when going to St. James's Park. But if we can keep this result here, 2-0, yeah, I'm so confident we will go through. I'm like 100% we will go through. Not anymore, as Ekitike scores. Yeah, I shouldn't have focused on the next game before this one was gone. That's so stupid. And surely we are not going to concede again. We are not going to throw away a big 2-0 lead. Surely not. Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz. Come on, boys. Don't mess it up. Hornishek with a good save. Hornishek, you hero. And that has to be game over. We almost threw a 2-0 lead away, but we will take a 2-1 win at Anfield to St. James's Park, and all we need to do is just not lose the game. And we can just go through the stats of the top goal scorers, or just the whole team. Hornishek has kept 8 clean sheets, which is good. Jowan has played 2 League Cup games and has kept a clean sheet, and is actually up to 78. So maybe, how much is he worth? He's worth 12.5. Maybe we should cash in on him next summer if we need some cash. Tino Livramento 1 goal. Lewis Hall, of course, he got injured in the second game of the season. That's a big blow for us. Yeah, it's nice that we signed Tosin Adebayo because he has played a lot. So he was a crucial signing, even picking up 2 assists. Same for Theo. Miley 2 assists, 8 goals, 4 assists from Basumana. Torre is solid. Kone 5 goals, 3 assists, very good. Just 3 goal contribution from Bergvall. Want more from him. Elanga 2 goals, 6 assists. So he's not exactly been absolutely fantastic, but in the games we played, he's been very good. 5 goals from Tony. He could have suffered with an injury as well. 4 goals, 3 assists from Vissa. 20 goals and 4 assists in 25 games from Nick Voltemade. He has been the player of the save so far. And also the Premier League is looking very good at this moment in time. We are now up to 5th in the league. However, we are many points behind 3rd place Arsenal, but we are in the fight for top 5, which is good. That's the goal. That's where we want to be. We want to, of course, get Champions League football next season. But now the focus is, of course, on the second leg of the Champions League Carabao Cup semi-finals against Liverpool. All we need to do is just not lose. We just don't lose, boys. Don't lose. Tosin Adebayo gets the start today as Sven Botman is completely tired, but this should be more than enough to get us over the line and send us through to the Carabao Cup final. Liverpool going straight up and look to create something from the attack. Hugo Ekitike gets the first attempt, but Hornacek managed to keep that out of the net very comfortably, but this is not the start we want to see. And Liverpool looking dangerous today. They are much more at it than compared to the game at Anfield, which is not what we want to see. Thankfully, they failed to create something from there. But because they are attacking, that means space behind the defenders. Elanga, is that a poor touch? It's not the best though. Elanga with the cross this time, straight to Mamardavidli. What can he do? Liverpool's number 7 keeps the ball. He tries the shot, another save by our number 1. That's a good pass to Isak and he scores. That's a brilliant finish by the former Newcastle player, and Liverpool are back in it. And are we gonna throw it completely out here in just a couple of minutes? Florian Wirtz with some skills. He gets past everyone. This is not good. Ethan Vaneri for Liverpool. Tosin Adebayo showing that he's got the class to play for Liverpool, and he starts a counter-attack. Torre, just continue, just continue. Good ball, Voltemade. Ivan Toney, are you with Torre, who goes himself actually? Torre! Let's go, Torre! You absolute beauty with his weaker foot right before the end of the first half. And we are back in the lead. Nice. Beautiful. Bergwall. Oh, Liverpool with a good attack here. Ekitike against Malik Theo. And Theo does enough to force Ekitike to get a poor shot. Good ball again. Voltemade is just a perfect striker for this team. Ivan Toney with the finesse shot. Ekitike, McAllister. What can... Ooh, Hornacek. That's a huge mistake from what is normally our very solid number 1. Hornacek, what is that? That's so poor. That's so poor. Oh no. What an awful time to make the mistake as well. I thought it was a poor shot from McAllister, but Hornacek lets it in. Come on then. Come on then. Torre, you've done it earlier this game. What can you do now? To Lucas Bergwall. Bergwall out to Livramento. We need options. Bergwall, are you in the middle? Yes, you are. But who wants to get the ball? No one. There we go. Voltemade. Oh, you don't want to have... I don't want to have Voltemade right there. But we somehow keeps it. Livramento with the shot. Rebound. Just keep the pressure on. Just keep it on. We of course have our beautiful fans with us as they are helping us. Osoboslai with that insane tackle. And I don't want this to go to extra time or penalties. We just need to get one more goal and that should be game over. But Voltemade, man. Bergwall to Torre. Voltemade makes the run. Ooh, back to Torre. Come on, come on. Torre, 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 no. Can we get something from the corner? Van Dijk wins it. Are we first on it? Adebayo heads it out. Yes, nice, nice. Bergwall. Bergwall finds Tosin again to Malik Theo with a good ball to Vissa Mamardavidli again. And this is the last attack of the 90 minutes. Can we do it? No, we can not. And that's 90 minutes done. It's in to extra time. I believe it's not to it's straight to penalties. Oh my days. Come on then, Ivan Toney. Come on then. Let's get a good start to this penalty shootout now. Ivan Toney miss. What about Alexis McAllister? We got the worst start possible and Liverpool have taken the lead in the penalty shootout. Vissa can't afford to miss now. Vissa, we can't afford to miss. Good pen. What about Isak, the former Newcastle player who scored in this game already? He will go left and he absolutely smashed it out of the target. Nick Voltemade. Come on, you need to score. You need to score. No. Why is Mamardavidli standing in the middle? That's so boring from him. No. No, this is not looking good. Malik Theo, our centre back. Scores, but we still need to save one. Hugo Ekitike. Come on, where are you gonna go? You are gonna go top right, bottom right. So this looks like we actually fail to advance to the League Cup final. And that's it. That's game over. Liverpool are through to the League Cup final. I was so confident that when we won at Anfield we would go through, but we failed to do so. We lose at home and loses the penalty shootout as Lucas Bergvall's shot is saved. It's so disappointing that we actually lost that tie to Liverpool, especially after we took an amazing 2-1 win from Anfield. Instead, it's Man City versus Liverpool who will fight out for the Carabao Cup trophy. And when we take a look at the league as well, we have dropped out of top 5. We are now 4 points behind Man United. 14 points left, so we can definitely still fight for a place inside the top 5. But at minimum, we should get Europa League. We must get into the Europa League or the Champions League this season. I don't want to get into Conference League because we want to aim for something bigger than that. And as we can see on the table on the right hand side, we are now inside the top 5 again. It is match day 34. Man United have 57 points but have played one more game than us. And we will of course take on Sunderland away from home. It's the derby. We'd love to play against those. Nothing beats a proper derby in football. And a win here means we actually go inside the top 4. And it would be against our rival. So come on, let's go and get all 3 points against Sunderland and go and qualify for Champions League football for next season. But Sunderland are going straight up to create something here. Lewis Hall, who is thankfully back from his long-term injury, who is now fully fit. He's been playing for a couple of months now, but it's important to have him back in this Newcastle side, because on paper we have 2 of the best fullbacks in the league. But yeah, we need them fully fit, of course, as Kone finds the other fullback. Livramento to Elanga. Malik Theo joins the attack here. He tries the cross to Tony. Sunderland on the attack. Adingra. Malik Theo, and yeah, he's just so good every single game. He has crucial tackles, crucial blocks. He's the perfect centre back for Newcastle United, as we maybe can create something from this one. It's good play by us here. Lewis Hall, Lucas Bergvall, Lucas Bergvall! Newcastle takes the lead thanks to Lucas Bergvall, and that attack started from the back as Malik Theo won the ball on or during Sunderland's attack. Adingra again, looking to create something for Sunderland. Diarra is of course a very solid Sunderland team, especially a couple of years down the line as their high potential players has grown. That's a good save, Hornacek. Finds Voldemar, who likes to drop deep in this team. Bergvall out to Kone. Finds Anthony Elanga. Livramento makes the run, but we just keep the ball. Looking for the right opening, as I think that's it right there. And Voldemar with the outside of his boot is never gonna go in from that angle. To Ivan Tony. Tony to Elanga. Elanga through on goal. And Roofs with a big save. Can we get something from the corner? Elanga towards Voltemade. Oh, good strength from Broby to Talby. Talby to Brian Broby, who finds Diarra, who shoots. And guess who's there? Of course, our Malik Theo. Lewis Hall. Bergvall, who's already scored. Elanga towards Voltemade again. This time Voltemade, but Roofs saves it again, as he stopped a lot of good chances for us this game. Talby. This is not looking promising for Newcastle. It is for Sunderland. Talby finds... no. Brian Broby equalized in the 73rd minute. And it seems like it will be a draw unless we create something in the last 15 minutes of the game. Broby equalize. Can we create something from this chance? Anthony Elanga to Vissa, but he just pass it straight to Dan Ballard. Voltemade to Torre. Come on, Torre. Come on, Torre. You can be the hero. No, Roofs is the hero because he saves absolutely everything apart from a single shot this game. Unless, no, Roofs just has single-handedly stopped us from getting 3 points today. But it's not game over yet. It's not game over yet. Tino Livramento into the box to Voltemade. Come on, score. No, I can't believe it. But we have one last chance. We need to take good care of it. We don't want to waste it. Voltemade, Vissa. What can you do, Vissa? You wasted it. You wasted the chance. And we draw to Sunderland and fail to take advantage of our game in hand, which means we probably are stuck in 5th place. Yeah, we are still in 5th place, but we definitely have the chance to still qualify for the Champions League. But that was a golden opportunity to kind of get one foot inside the competition for next year. And we have failed to qualify for the Champions League. It will likely be Europa League, I think, next year. That's so disappointing. We ended 5 points behind Man United in 5th, who will probably get Champions League, I guess. Man City won the league 1 point ahead of Arsenal, Liverpool in 3rd, Tottenham in 4th, Man United in 5th, and us in 6th. At least we will qualify for European football next year, but we wanted the Champions League, and now we will likely lose one of our key players in the team, because I can't see us keep this team without Champions League football. Livramento is likely to be sold because, yeah, he's just way too good for us, as he's been here for a long time as well. Hopefully Nick Woltemade will stay. I hope Livramento will stay as well, but if any big offers comes in for one of our star players, we need to look at, yeah, it will probably be likely that we have to sell them. But yeah, Visa has actually gone up to 84, so he's of course in the starting 11 ahead of Ivan Toney. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at the stats of the players. And yeah, we'll take a look at that. Lewis Hall only played 11 games this season due to that awful injury he got right at the start. Hornacek played a lot of games, kept 10 clean sheets, gone up 2 new ratings, which is good. Botman, Adebayo and Theo shared the game time, very good. So Adebayo was a big signing in terms of the rotation options. Livramento had a pretty average season. I'm willing to say average. Lewis Miley, 4 goal contributions. I've now converted him to a right back. 13 goals, 4 assists from Torre. Bamba picking up 3 assists. Stuart picking up 1. 8 goal contributions from Kone, which isn't good because I feel like he had like 7 halfway through the season. So he's stopped up a bit while Bergwall has stepped up. And Barnes, 1 goal, 1 assist. 3 goals from Elanga only, and 10 assist is, yeah, not too good. 7 goals from Tony, 8 goals from Visa, 6 assists. Voltemade 29 and 5. So it's clear that when we take a look at the stats from halfway through the season and to the end, most of our players have stopped scoring goals and getting assists. So that's clearly been an issue which we may need to take a look at next season. So it will be interesting to see what kind of transfer that will be made ahead of season number 3. I'm happy with the team. Ideally, I would just look to sign a new right winger and a new starting striker. But I am afraid I am forced to look at maybe 1-2 defenders. Maybe I will lose someone in the midfield. Maybe Voltemade will get his move. Hopefully not. But I am a bit afraid that we will lose key players. But that's it for this second season here at Newcastle. It was a disappointing one, finishing 6th in the league while also losing the Carabao Cup semi-finals in an awful way. But hopefully we are now back in Europe, of course, which is good. So hopefully we can start to get into the top 4 next season, get back to Champions League. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time.